When I'm uninspired, I procrastinate. The oven suddenly needs cleaning and I have to do it now or the world will end. I'll promote anything to top priority in order to avoid daily work of daily work. As I'm a writer, my daily work is not A and then B and then C, though it incorporates all those letters. It's not concrete. It requires creativity, which comes from inspiration. But I can't just open a can of inspiration, dump it on my plate, and be inspired. It's so intangible and it flies in and out on a whim. Sometimes I catch it. Sometimes I languish for days wondering when inspiration will flutter by. I begin to think all the good ideas have been taken and I should just pick another career. It's during those languishing periods I'm uninspired and I put my energies on tasks having nothing to do with my work. So this day I went outside to sit and write. I paused to pray. Actually, I paused to listen. I heard a few birds with their high-pitched twittering. Then I heard the deeper tones of an owl calling. I'm guessing it was an owl, but I don't really know. I thought that each sound seemed to pair perfectly with its owner. How wonderful, God, I told him. Then I imagined all the different birds in the world and their different voices and characteristics. Then I thought about the crafting of the very first bird, and the second, and the third. I imagined God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit in the bird workshop, crafting and sculpting birds to put on earth, each one unique and exclusive. The smallest bird, the man-bee hummingbird, weighs in at 0.056 ounces, and its length is only 2.75 inches. The largest bird living is called the North African ostrich, and it can soar up to 9 feet, and it can weigh 345 pounds. There are around 10,000 species of birds in the world. And that got me wondering, at bird around 4,599, did God just throw up his hands and say, that's it? I can't think of another bird to make. All the good ideas have been taken. I quit. And then he went out to dust the pearly gates? If I looked in on him, I would tell God, no, stick with it. You have many more wonderful birds to create. Why, you're not even halfway through designing all the birds that were meant to be. This is such a silly illustration, I know. But it really inspired me to believe that I have not even begun to tap the amount of good work God has for me. So encourage me. Philippians 1:6 says, in the voice, I am confident that the Creator who has begun such a great work among you will not stop in mid-design, but will keep perfecting you until the day Jesus, the appointed, our liberating King, returns to redeem this world. God instilled this good work in us and is continually working to bring it to full completion. So take heart. Next time you get uninspired in the daily, whether behind the desk at school or at work, behind the wheel delivering cargo or kids, whether work is creative or calculated, know that God is working a good plan through it all. And there's always more to come.